You ever get the feeling there's some kind of a cancer epidemic happening? That thought went through my head a few times these last few years. Three years ago, my wife got cancer, and that was a real massive shock. Luckily, she's doing okay now. And at the same time, my neighbour across the road there got cancer too. My other neighbour across the road there got cancer too. My best friend in the village, Japanese guy, he got cancer too. And a few years ago, a good few years ago, my other best friend, he got cancer too. And two of them have gone, and now I've got it too. And I was often thinking, is there some kind of epidemic going on, because it just seems to be surrounding this cancer thing. And or is it just because of the age we are? When you get to 60, then things start to happen. Nobody can live forever, and you've got to die of something. But nobody wants to get it early. But is it just that? Is that the thing? Am I being too subjective? Or is it because of the cars driving past spewing out carbon monoxide and noxious gases with cancerous particles in the exhaust, and we're all breathing that in all the time? Or is it the plastic packaging on the food, which leaches carcinogenic chemicals into our food? And that big thing about drinking water all the time, and you see everybody walking around with bottles of Evian water, and now we find out that each one of those bottles got at least 250,000 nanoparticles of plastic floating in the liquid, and those things get ingested, and they're so small they can work their way inside your cells and compromise your DNA. Is that the reason? Or is the reason from the different nuclear accidents, Fukushima or Chernobyl, or all the tests they've done on nuclear weapons around the world? You don't know, do you? It's like, I don't know the answer. Whether it is an epidemic, or whether it just looks that way from my point of view. And now at the moment, since King Charles got diagnosed with cancer, and now Kate Middleton, the newspapers are just absolutely full of cancer speculation. Little graphs showing you the chance of getting cancer, and scare stories really. And so, is it an epidemic or not? Apparently, for younger people, there's more younger people getting cancer now. The graphs are going up for some reason. Global warming, this sunlight getting stronger, also causes cancer. But we all come out of the sun anyway, don't we? So, yeah, a very difficult thing to work out what's going on. In one sort of kind of twisted, sick way, I'm kind of glad I've got it myself now, because I don't have to worry about getting it unless I get a secondary one, because this last 6 months I've done a lot of chemotherapy and radiotherapy and a stem cell transplant, and all those procedures have got an increased risk of cancer. You could get a secondary cancer from the radiology, for example, or you could get a secondary cancer from the chemotherapy. That's what the doctors always tell you, and it's quite scary, but it's better than the alternative. But we've all got to go with something, haven't we? We've all got to get some disease, and every disease is horrible. When I was in the hospital, I saw so many people who were much, much sicker than I was, Luckily, my cancer's in the blood, so I haven't got to have a major operation to take out a lung or a kidney or something. And yeah, is it just an age thing, or is there really something happening? I don't know. But we have all got a limited shelf life, haven't we? And when your sell-by date comes up, then you've got to get something, because nobody lives forever. That was my little thing, the Gary Entropy thing, was that the human body or life is like a little entropy machine, which is keeps this body going. It's got billions and trillions of cells all working together, keeps it going for 50 or 70 years. And usually things that are really organised according to entropy, there's more chance of them falling to pieces if you don't put enough energy in there. And we sort of steal energy from other living beings to stay alive and keep the entropy at bay for a while. But eventually, like an old car, we eventually succumb. The brakes go, the gaskets go, the bodywork starts rotting. Everything is transient, isn't it, or ephemeral. People are ephemeral. And that's just one of the facts of life. And, you know, I see people saying this evil cancer, this evil disease, but, you know, it's just, it's just the state of man, isn't it? It's the way it is. You can't do anything about it. Maybe it's just a demographics thing, you know. When you get older, then naturally all these horrible things start happening to all your friends and your family, and you think, shit, why is it happening here? Why is it happening to me? And because it does, and that's the way it is. And there's nothing you can do about it. And you've just got to accept it. That's it. Epidemic, demographics or not. Have a great day.